Rocker Pat here. All right, guys, another hot rocking day in the jungle underneath that big, beautiful Texas skies. Man, let's see what I got going on this week. Have been working on, free car, dug it out. Ain't ran in 20 years. We'll see about that later this week. Gigi's still hanging around. Ain't found nobody to take her home. Biggest problem with this car is it's hard to get in. Well, it's not hard to get in, but it is a little difficult to get out. All right, let's see what I got done on the big old money Carlo. Got a Mustang in here for a little bit of ha-has. And passenger door of the Monte Carlo. And let's go look at what was all bad. So, you see the outer door skin. Yeah, that was pretty nasty. And then the biggest problem was this one was actually harder than that door right there because I had to replace all of the lower section of the door so that the outer section will go on there just like that one right there. So let's see here. What I got done was, although I had a piece that was 5 foot long, I didn't want to take a piece that was 5 foot long when I had pieces that were 4 foot long. So I decided to make this piece in two different sections. And this whole bottom has been basically redone in 4 sections. So I made this corner right here. And how I did that was I took this right here. And that was just a piece of 18 gauge. Set it over the edge of my hammer stand. And I rounded over the edge. And then I welded it to this flat piece on top. And I think it came out pretty good. Still got some work to do on this side as far as welding goes. Haven't got there yet. It's only welded on the inside. But yeah, it's all brand new steel and everything up inside that part of the car, of the door. And then made myself another door skin. Same process I used on the driver's side. Took a 5 foot piece, 6 inches wide, ran it through the low crown wheel with the rubber band on the English wheel till I got a little bit of form or shape or whatever it is. Folded this long edge on that bench out there, if you can see it on the other side of the fan. The right angled in, same thing, folded it on the bench over there. And then the curved in, I used the bead roller with the tipping wheel thing, I guess. All right, you know, that kind of thing. So I think I'm almost ready to go ahead and weld this all in. Well, I think everything's falling into the door. Hang on. I had that set up where I could probably do this with one hand. And what did I do? I went and messed it up. Hang on there. I'm going to put this door skin on real quick. Just made my good ass video into a crap ass video. Ah! Clico to the rescue. All right, so yeah, that's about fitting pretty good. I'm happy with the fit. Once I get it all seamed down and everything, that's going to be rocking and a rolling and a rolling and a rocking. Yes, sir. All right, guys. Well, I got some more rocking it down this today. I am going to say this. I'm about to take this apart and put some primer on that panel. I've got some other things to do, and I really just don't feel like welding today. So I'm going to primer that all up. It's all fit. It just needs a half day of welding and grinding, and that door will be ready to go back on the car. I also replaced both of the door hinges, and I've already taken the door and hung it on the car and test fitted that all my lines are where I need it to go. All right, guys, y'all keep rocking and a rolling and a rolling and a rocking. I got some stuff I need to get put away over there in the corner because I don't need this out in my way anymore. And then we got a used car out there that I'm going to see if I can't get rocking and a rolling and a rolling and a rocking and get sold sometime this week. All right, guys, y'all keep rocking it down, getting them down and making them sound. Talk to y'all next time.